Bonjour, welcome back to my channel. I'm DMC. I'm a tattoo artist based in Atlanta. I'd like to check some of my work. I'm gonna put that below the link of my social media, my portfolio. I hope everybody's doing great today. This month has been long. There is a lot going on in this month. I don't know what to say anyways, but I am definitely gonna bring something to you guys today. I'm showing you guys one of the artwork I've been doing, and obviously this video was so long overdue as soon as Fiendsmith was kind of presented on Yu-Gi-Oh! I should have done this video a long time ago, but I've been busy. I'm still holding up on Dragoon. I'll have that drawing later on. But anyways, today we'll be talking about Devil May Cry and Fiendsmith. Let's talk about it. If you guys hear something snoring, it's Mika. He's snoring right there. So, most of you guys know I'm a big fan of Devil May Cry. DMC Fine Art doesn't stand for Devil May Cry. That's my initials. But definitely, most of you guys know the very first video of this channel is me playing Devil May Cry 3, trying to do combos. So I'm big fan of Devil May Cry, the whole franchise. So when Fiendsmith was presented to me, as soon as I saw Fiendsmith, I was like, dude, this is Dante from Devil May Cry 3, not Dante from the 4 or DMC from, DMC or Devil May Cry 4, or 5. The thing is, this Dante reminded me, the engraver reminded me of Dante because of the outfit. He have no shirt. He's kind of have that ruthless, although we already know Dante always have that rootless kind of thing. So here I was trying to show you guys at the reference I'm going to be using. I was planning on having Dante and engraver sitting in the same chair, not the same chair, well, kind of in a sofa. And as we know, there is a picture of Nero from Devil May Cry 4 sitting with Dante in the same spot. So I was trying to kind of use that as a reference. Obviously, I just drew everything by hand, like from scratch. There you guys can see where's the reference, and from there I'm just like, you know what, I want to do the sofa kind of iconic moment. If you guys have played Devil May Cry 4, you guys know Nero. I am a big fan. Again, big fan of Devil May Cry, but that doesn't mean I'm always talk good things about certain things. My favorite character, Virgil. So who's Dante? If you haven't played Devil May Cry, Dante is a demon hunter, just like engraver. He have his own equipments. He have his sword, which is a rebellion. He also have what's it called? He also start having Nirvana. I think that's Nirvana is the guitar. One of my favorites, the vampire lady. So it started equipping depending of every mission you go. Now, what I seen on engraver is that you can equip him with more stuff to make him more powerful, just like Dante. So what I'm gonna be telling you guys is not gonna be exactly what it is. This is my perspective. Me as a Devil May Cry fan and a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, I'm gonna kind of see my perspective. So it doesn't mean that what I'm saying is exactly what it is. Like, this is they base exactly the same thing from Devil May Cry, but what I've caught from it. So I'm pretty sure right now Fiendsmith is one of the cards one of the decks or engine that is everywhere. So before I keep talking here, I'm using Leo Cheeto. I think that's his name. He's a cosplayer, very known back in the days, 2010, 2012, 13. He was cosplaying Dante. He is always ripped. He always cosplay characters like that. So I was kind of using his kind of sitting, so I can't use reference. So that's a real cosplayer. Anyways, I am going to tell you what I think. So Fiendsmith engraver, Dante. That is completely Dante. Attitude Dante. Dante from Devil May Cry 3. Because I feel like Dante from Devil May Cry 4 is a little more serious, but still funny. So I feel like this Fiendsmith engine is based on Devil May Cry 3 only. And then we have Requiem. Requiem, I call it Rebellion. That is his weapon. Fiendsmith Requiem is rebellion, you know. It gives him power, and also it upgrades what's it called, our man engraver. Let's see, Fiendsmith sequence, I think that's more like when Dante is kind of merging with rebellion. If you haven't played Devil May Cry 3, there is a scene where Virgil, his twin brother, I don't know if I can say that word, put the knife through Dante's chest, and that's when he merges Dante with, like, awakens his demon power, which, you know, if later on, you know, Dante waking up, that's why it's called Dante's Awakening on Devil May Cry 3, because thanks to rebellion, or thanks to Virgil, kind of woke Dante's demon. So I feel like sequence is based on, like, because you can see on sequence there is the Requiem in the bottom, and you can see the demon coming out. So I feel like that is the Dante's Awakening when Virgil places rebellion on Dante's chest. Again, I'm referring on this on Devil May Cry 3. Now, Fiendsmith Desiree. My thing is, a lot of people are saying that is Virgil. No, that's not Virgil. Even if they look different, the color, it's not Virgil. Because if it would have been Virgil, they should have changed the tone, the color. Here I can see it's engraver, because if you see on engraver's artwork, he have half hair blonde and half hair red. So I feel like when his hair when it's completely blonde is when he goes completely demon mode. And you guys can see on the picture that he is, like, Desiree is definitely a demon. So that is Demon Dante, you know. That is that is engraver on his full power, which when you play Fiendsmith, you can place all his equipment, and that's when Desiree becomes super powerful. That is definitely Dante on his demon mode. Alright, you guys, so currently what I'm gonna be doing, this is so far the outline. I'm planning on now inking it. So as you guys can see here, I have Dante. I try to kind of give that face and look of Dante, you know what I'm talking about. And then here, Fiendsmith, obviously, from, you know, what we're trying to do here. Anyways, I definitely will have to send this drawing, so I'm gonna do it right now with inking, with Copic marker, Copic liner, and then we're gonna be doing Copic markers in Faber-Castell, or we're gonna be doing Prismacolor. So what I'm planning on doing, finishing the drawing, then sending it to my tablet, because probably I want to make it as a playmat. We'll see how it goes, but so far, first layer is to finish it on the paper and then transfer it on Adobe or Procreate. All right, so let's get into the inking. Okay, there is the other one that is Fiendsmith Lacrima. As a DMC player, I will say that's when Trish lent her weapon to Dante. As you guys know, she have the edge sword, I think it is, and that's when Dante merges with not Lady. I was gonna say Lady, but although the weapon kind of looked like Lady's weapon, her Catalina, I think it's called like that, her mom's name. But that is definitely when Trish's weapon, which we think is the edge, I think is the edge sword, has merged with Dante. Okay, so right here it's the outline. I did the outline with ink. You guys can see. Whoa. I just did it, just a brief outline. So now I'm gonna go over with Copic markers probably and start doing the shading. I am going to add bolder line after I'm done inking, so I'm gonna go over again. So here is Dante sitting down, one of the stones again, like I mentioned, the bloody the orbs, sorry, one of his orbs. So this is Dante from Devil May Cry 3. This is the reason why I put Dante from Devil May Cry 3 is because he remind me of Fiendsmith engraver. So that's kind of the reason why Dante from Devil May Cry 3. I was not going to use Dante from like Devil May Cry 5 because I feel like he looks a little too older to be like matching the same vibe. So here are the little demons, and now we're gonna go ahead and ink it. So I did it like on the side, not gonna be showing exactly. It's gonna take forever for me to be inking at the same time. So let's get into the Copic. I'm gonna erase the extra lines that I have. This I'm gonna finish adding the details, and we're gonna go ahead and finish the design. Okay, so here is the final inking. I brought all my Copics with me because we're gonna be doing the inking part. I have my tablet here, so excuse me if it looks like that. Been touching it a lot. Anyways, here is so far. This is the style like very heavy cross hatching, anime, non-anime. I mean, kind of manga panel-ish. So here is Dante. Dante, Fiendsmith engraver. The bloody gargoyles from Devil May Cry 3. I just did one, I erased the other one. I feel like it was too crowded. And then the little sanctums from Fiendsmith. Anyways, I'm gonna keep talking. Of course, I have to make them abs. Come on now. And now we're gonna do the inking, and I'm gonna show you guys while I'm doing the inking. So that's when Lacrima, the Crimson Tears, that is definitely Trish. Who's Trish? Trish is a demon. She looked exactly like Dante's mom. Exactly like Dante's mom. So on Devil May Cry 2, I think it's 2 or 1, he encounters Lady, and it was like kind of traumatic because it looks like his mom. No, Devil May Cry 1, he encountered his mom. Because I know the 2 was like, people are like, who was the other character? So anyways, on Devil May Cry 1, he encounters his mom. Well, his mom. He encounters Trish, and Trish looked exactly like his mom. But on Lacrima, the Crimson Tear, she's blonde. She looks like a demon. That is definitely Trish, because at the same time, it's like you have to use Lacrima, Crimson Tears to be able to have more access to engraver and just create, Desiree. So definitely I can see the bond. So kind of like Dante and Trish. So hey, I don't fangirl at all. I respect everybody's decisions. Just like I have my husband that is Dragoon. I definitely understand why people are fan. This is a people fan, do fan service, kind of like each character. I see Dante has my brother, the Virgil has my brother, and Lady has a friend. Like, if you have that crazy imagination, but I will never ship Dante and Trish. I feel like it's a bond as friends, and whoever's like shipping them is like, dude, she looks like his mom. What the fuck? Anyways, so I went tangent, but I definitely ship Lacrima, the Crimson Tears, with engraver. It looks cool. They I don't know if they're family, I don't think, but they are related on the same kind of engine. But definitely Lacrima, she is Trish. I can see that she turns, when you see on Desi, not on Desiree, when you see on Fiendsmith Lacrima, her spirit in the back is like he has used more power thanks to her bonding, just like Trish with Dante. For Fiendsmith Sanct, I just think those are demons, little demons. I don't, to be honest, I don't see it as one very important part of Devil May Cry, because on Devil May Cry they usually change all demons. They don't have like a little pet or something that you can be like, oh, they're always in there, and it's like they remind you of those little demons. But on my artwork, I decided to put bloody gargoyles on Devil May Cry 3. But I didn't know what else, because again, I think the closest they're close to Devil May Cry 3 is the bloody gargoyles, but I don't see anything else as what can they be. Comment down below, what do you guys think if you have played Devil May Cry? What is actually Fiendsmith Sanct stands for Devil May Cry 3, because here it says if you control a face-up monster of all face-up monsters, or all face-up monsters you control are light. Fiend monster, special summon 1 Fiendsmith token. Also, you cannot declare attack for the rest of this turn except with Fiend monster. If a face-up Fiendsmith monster you control is destroyed by a opponent's card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can set this card. You can only use each effect of Fiendsmith Sanct once per turn. That, like I said, is not as, I don't think that can be kind of like a Devil May Cry reference. The only thing that those little saints remind me, besides the gargoyle, might be the summoning swords of Virgil, but we don't have Virgil on this set, so I don't think it's like a crucial. Again, comment down below if you guys think that they have another reference from Devil May Cry 3, but I definitely added these little bad guys on the drawing, and I was like, you know what, let's just add them. I think this was a better option to add on the drawing than just doing our girl Lacrima, because I know Lacrima would have taken more space. I'm literally had to use this sheet of paper. Like, I use this for manga and drawings, but I was not going to do it on a sketchbook. It's too much stuff, and it's I needed to expand. So, yes. Alright, for Fiendsmith, Kyrie. So, if you guys know, on Devil May Cry 4, Kyrie is the girlfriend of Nero. Am I a big fan of Nero? No. I even cosplay like Nero. I know. I cosplay back in the days when I was younger. I am a big fan of Devil May Cry. But Kyrie is on Devil May Cry 4. She's the girl that sings the intro, and she's one of the characters, kind of the love of character related to the main character, which they made Nero the main character of Devil May Cry 4. So definitely Fiendsmith Kyrie. I think they brought that to kind of give that Devil May Cry 4 feeling, which I think it was not necessary. But on the picture, you know what it reminds me? Devil May Cry 3, when kind of the scenario when Lady and Dante is at the end, and Dante is like, he's crying, and she asks, are you crying? And he's like, no, it's just the rain, So it kind of gave that artwork they did is good. I don't know what is going on. I think Kyrie, again, I don't play yet. I'm waiting for Fiendsmith to get into Master Duel, but because guys, I don't have that much money to be spending on all these decks. So Fiendsmith Kyrie kind of give me that mix before before Lacrima, because right there you can kind of see she is merging with him. So the card says, okay, this turn your life fiend monster cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, any battle damage you take becomes half. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion 1 Fiendsmith. Fusion from your extra deck using monster you control, and or monster in your spell and trap zone that are equipped to a Fiendsmith monster as equipped spell as material. You can only use this effect Fiendsmith Kyrie once per turn. Well, that is interesting. Like I said, I have to do my studies about Fiendsmith, because definitely they do a lot of equipment. I am not good with I am definitely not good. I like to fusion and just go home with it. And I know currently as a Ubel player, I know Ubel, and Fiendsmith does a really good combo. So yeah, nice. So Supreme Darkness, which was released on January 23, Fiendsmith's Wreck Tremendia. It reminds me of Dante with what's it called? Lady's Weapon. So let's read together what it says. So Fiendsmith, so it's 1 Fiendsmith fusion monster plus 1 fusion or link monster. You can only use 1 or 3 effects of this card name each once per turn. If this card is fusion summon, you can discard 1 card, send 1 light fiend monster from your deck or extra to the graveyard. Second effect, it says unaffected by non-Fiendsmith cards effect while equipped with Fiendsmith equipped spells. So this card is sent. So the third one is that if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 other Fiendsmith card in your graveyard or banishment added to your hand. So I don't know if you guys have seen the artwork of this Fiendsmith Wreck Tremendia, and it, like I mentioned, it looks like Dante with wings and obviously blonde. That's the same character, and with the gun, kind of reminding me of Lady's Weapon. Kalena, I can't remember how to say her. Kalenadi, I think. Comment down below how is the name of it. I should just do the research, but I'm too lazy. But I know it's Kali something. So, and it's the bazooka of ladies. So it does look like the bazooka, although it's a big gun. Also, there is Lucifer, I think it's called, the weapon that is like a kind of like a from Devil May Cry 4, that is like a suitcase and have guns, but I feel like this is more of the bazooka of a lady. So we also pretty sure that Fiendsmith Agnes Day, it reminds me of Agnes from Devil May Cry 4, which it doesn't look the same. It kind of give me more of one of the demons like Dante used, because if you guys can see on Fiendsmith Agnes Day, you guys can see below engraver on the artwork, he's like summoning it, and I just feel like it's all his weapons. Like probably this one could be another Dante's weapon, but I don't know which weapon is the one that can summon a demon. I don't remember if it have. I know that Virgil, when he does use his demon trigger, he can use his doppelganger. So I don't think this is a demon. It reminds me of Belias. I think it is. Not from Final Fantasy, but I'm talking about the one from Devil May Cry 4. There was a demon like that, like an infernal one, like half horse, I can't remember. So I do kind of see the similarity, but Agnes definitely is from Devil May Cry 4, the one of the bee guy, like the ugly. Oh my god, I don't like Devil May Cry. I love the whole franchise, Devil May Cry, big fan, but Devil May Cry 4 is one of the least that I like, I'm gonna be honest. Even DMC, the reboot, Oh man, I got so much poop to say about DMC, but I still love DMC. If you guys know which one I'm talking about the reboot, not Devil May Cry. Because imagine calling the reboot DMC Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry. Anyways, Fiendsmith, Agnes, Rage of the Abyss. It says two plus monsters, including a live fiend monster. Once per turn, quick effect. You can target one non-link monster on your graveyard. So it's all about equipment. Special summoning. If you do equip this card you control to that monster as an equip spell with the following effect. The equip monster gains attack equals to the link rate of link monster equipped with the times 6. So it's at 18,000. I was gonna be like 1,800. I'm like, yeah, the beast looks big for like its power level is over 9,000. Anyways, if the equipment monster attack as defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Well, that's great. That is actually good. That is actually good. I'm not gonna be talking poop. That is actually good. So far, Fiendsmith, every card has a meaning. Have a meaning to Devil May Cry. Not only Devil May Cry 3, I guess. I thought it was only Devil May Cry 3, but they do have it for also Devil May Cry 4. I don't see Devil May Cry 5. So I do think it's more about general Devil May Cry 4 and some reference to Devil May Cry. No, majority different Devil May Cry 3, but some reference to Devil May Cry 4. What do I think? I think that they're really good on kind of bringing Devil May Cry. A lot of people don't know about Devil May Cry. It's definitely DMC is definitely a really good game. I like that Yu-Gi-Oh! Use a lot of reference about games or real life and stuff like that, just like Tenpai. You know, when I went to the convention, an anime convention, and I learned about the origin of the deck Tenpai is because there is actually a game that is have everything, the rules exactly just like Tenpai. So I like that Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Konami try to bring other kind of region like stories and stuff like that based on already stories and games that we already have. Do I think they're gonna bring more Fiendsmith? I believe so. You know, so far we have Engraver. I hope Engraver has a twin brother, which is gonna be Dante. I don't know if they're gonna expand it that much, but definitely Fiendsmith have a lot more to create, and that's why I firmly believe Fiendsmith was inspired from DMC, Devil May Cry, because of equipping things, sending to the graveyard. Because when you send to the grave Engraver, he comes out stronger. Remember, Dante has been in hell. When you play DMC 3, you have to go to hell and play and fight Virgil, fight all that kind of stuff. So I do see they do that kind of reference. It would have been a little weird, just like, oh, you just summon and then you cannot do anything from grave. Definitely you send everything to grave, you come back stronger, just like DMC. You know, you come from you come back from the grave from hell, and you come back stronger. Also the reference of Requiem kind of remind me of Rebellion. So there is a lot of reference about this. So that's why I had to do justice to our Engraver and Dante. Definitely I think it would have been, I think I am going to send this work, the drawing, on my Intuos. Is it Intuos? I can't remember. On my tablet to draw for Photoshop, or even on my Procreate, because I do want to make this artwork bigger. And I was very limited with space. I am a person that I like to draw big, so I feel like I should have probably I couldn't make the drawing smaller. I couldn't. It's difficult, and plus with Copics it tends to like bleed out and just to like span. So I hope I did our boys some justice. I definitely going to add more stuff probably later on, and from there we can just go from creating more artwork. So it was fun talking about DMC and in Fiendsmith Engraver. So here I'm just gonna show you guys my little paper folder. I have some drawings I did from Yu-Gi-Oh! I just showing you guys there. Definitely the thing is, I'm more of a sketchbook person. I don't like to peel paper, so that's why that binder or that portfolio doesn't have too much drawings inked, because I do a lot of more sketchbooks. I don't have time to draw big things. I just sketch and that's it. As you guys know, I'm a tattoo artist. I barely have time to draw. So anyways, so this was the story of comparing Devil May Cry 3 or Devil May Cry 4 / Devil May Cry 4 and Fiendsmith. I found it fascinating. As soon as I saw them, I was like, that's DMC. Am I planning on getting it? Well, if it's on Master Duel, I'm just gonna, you guys know, I'm gonna play it. When is it going to Master Duel? I don't know. They have delayed it a lot, and it's crazy because they have doing a lot of crazy things on Master Duel. Even the brand list, we're gonna have branded back. So you guys know, I'm bringing back my deck. I am bringing back the old crazy deck I had, and I'm gonna be doing some branded artwork. I still have to finish my Dragoon story one. I'm gonna have it soon, hopefully next week, because this week has been a little hectic. And I am going to share with you guys more of Dragoon and Dark Magician and Red Eyes. So definitely branded is gonna probably be next. Anyways, comment down below what do you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. This is a little different content. I am still looking. I might post on Friday some games or some like playing Yubel. Anyways, today was a little different, showing my artwork and my skills. And Devil May Cry, which you guys know I'm a big fan of DMC, so I was happy to do DMC and Fiendsmith. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, you guys. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Au revoir, à la prochaine.